Christoph, there's a large choice of photographers, and what is striking in a way is that everything begin well and become dramatic, like for Laetitia Battaglia. What do you think about these stories that people begin with happiness in photography and it becomes sad?
Laetitia Battaglia did document his fight against Camorra in Sicily. I'm not completely agree with you about this idea that everything turned into a collapsing, because she used to be really committed to this fight against Camorra, and at the end she became a politic woman, a very powerful politic woman. Means like she had hope. And this is like more the message I want to give. And even in the photograph she did, you see some crimes for sure, but you see as well the life around her. Some people on the street, some even like some party from the big aristocracy from South Italy, from Sicily. So I think it's really a mix between, as you say, some kind of like dramatic scene with like, so people were killed on the street. And on the other hand, life. And life is a mix.
What I wanted to say is that they need to begin their big journey in photography with happiness.
Yeah, for sure. They need to begin with happiness. After, at some point, the reality is coming back. And but I don't see it so dramatically.
I was thinking also about David Armstrong, for example, which is showing quiet people, and we know that there will be sadness after that.
Yeah, you're right. But this is like also related to youth when you are young. So everything is somehow like, so you have more hope, it's more beautiful. And after, we all know that a lot of things happen, and the AIDS crisis and all of that are sure. When you think about that, it's really terrible. I remember like talk with Anna Goldin, and she told me, I was here in 2009, so as a curator of the Rencontres, and she said, I had a list of a lot of people I invite, and since that time a lot of them pass away.
And so what is specific about this Rencontres, 56 Rencontres? What is special this year, you think? What is the special spirit?
I want to stay much more positive, because so we have a chapter called Counter Voice. Counter Voice is like the way our community, so we were like invisible, become visible again. I would say I want to talk about the show about photography in Australia, the show about photography in Brazil, and we are really in a very, very interesting time where people are like thinking. So where people are questioning themselves, so what do we want to show? Where are we coming from? And could we mix each other? Like if I take if I'm going from Australia exhibition out, so you have like people coming from indigenous background, people coming from non-indigenous background. They're working together and producing together a show. And this is like the hope I want to give as signal for this year.
Merci.